everybody looks to the coaches. That's the person that leads the 10, 15 people that they work with. And we really want to dig into seeing where he gets that from. How did he come about to get that position, that the knowledge that he has, and how does he use that to his advantage in working with his purpose and what he does.
And it's Bo Ryan. I mean, on Wisconsin, on our campus, he's huge. Everyone knows his name.
Just seems like yesterday I was in junior high school trying to get this row right here to understand that World War II came after the Civil War. I said, wait a minute, you're an economics and marketing major. Well, I ended up getting drafted, which you all know. Anybody want to know what round? Anybody ever Google me? How many here knew I was drafted? Gosh. Whenever you think you're important, all you have to do is talk to young people. While I was in the service, I realized there was something I needed to do. I needed to teach. And I needed to be around sports. Because from the time I was this big, everything I did kind of evolved around athletics. Leadership, again, starts when you're young. It develops. It is not born. It's not a trait that you have. It's not a gene. Because at least they felt comfortable enough to cry out for help to someone. So communication, if you're a leader, people will communicate with you. They can talk to you. If you ever Googled Chester, Pennsylvania, 80% of the population is well below the poverty line. Guys are coming in with beat up, torn Bandline shirts. Bandline was big. They still have Bandline? I don't know. Is that Bandline? With a bow tie, and some people even had shoestrings that they tied, and that became things we had to decide as class officers. It was leadership that made the final decisions. It was usually the principal. But we offered our advice. There's another part about leadership. I know you've all heard the story. But the story of the grandfather and the grandson with the donkey. How many of you have heard this? Oh, fresh meat. You haven't heard this one? Does anybody have one before we start with the scripted one? I didn't script it. Does anybody have a question? Yes. He said, I've had a lot of successes and failures. Number one, I've never had a failure. So when you say failures, how about setbacks? I call them bumps. I don't even use the term. I can't even say it. How do you say it? If you don't win a game. I never say it. You took a bump. Because we'll recover and we can move on, we can get better from this. But I'm just telling you, I did not blame anyone. The players didn't point the finger at the other players. This person didn't blame that one. Everybody just hung in there.
He was great. He gave an amazing speech. I think it got people motivated.
It was really about what he has to offer and how he got to where he is. And he talks so much about his personal life and the stuff that he does that it's not all about, he's known as the basketball coach here, and he's done such a great job with that. But really seeing how he is as a person and how he's getting to where he's going and everything like that. The idea is that leaders aren't necessarily born. Leadership is something that can be taught.